It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys. And Tajay Spears out there. On the ground, goes to begin the drive. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 26 carries, just shy of 200 yards. Second down carry for Jones. Fights his way through a tackle. He just keeps going. Flashes through a tackle. A big play from the Cowboys. 31 yards. Well, unfortunately, Brock, I think this defense is going to have to get used to this because nobody has been able to stop the NFL's top rushing attack all season.
You know, I say this to you all the time, Kate. You know, the run game in the NFL is about imposing your will on your opponent, and that is quite a shot out the gate.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he can be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs.
A performance like he did on the ground a week ago, you grab the attention right in the way of your opponent. You know they had watched those runs from a week ago. They were dialed in on him, still couldn't slow him down.
Dak off the play fake. And he's going to want another chance of that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
Prescott set to pass. Now he takes it, and he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Dak to the air here. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! Well, they just make it look so easy every single week, Brock, and right away, the league's best offense right back into the end zone.
You know, on the other side for this defense, Kate, it's going to be a long one if they don't find some resolve and hit him in the mouth. This is an offense that finds itself just getting better, more rhythmic, more confident as the game goes along. You better find a way to slow him down.
And they're running back, about to get back to work. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Brings it in. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Dallas. C.D. Lamb, number 5 for him this season. To Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Returning their offense and this running back to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. It's Jones on the toss. Trucks a defender. These hits finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that's going to give Dallas the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Dak. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. The pitch is to Jones. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. So business as usual, Brock, from the league's top scoring offense right there. Moving right down the fields and punching it in for 6.
Kate, they've risen to the top of the league because they know whether it's a slow, methodical drive or a chance to just hammer down more aggressively, whatever the game decides and the script evolves, same result, touchdown.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Play action now for Prescott. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's second and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Dak to throw. Looking underneath, it's Jones. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Lamb has another one. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he barrels across for the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Prescott will look to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And they're doing 6 on that play. That means it is second down manageable.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To Jones it goes again. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Number 87. 10 yards.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First down and goal to go.
Jones, and he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! Manage that clock beautifully. beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Returning their offense and this running back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Now Prescott. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
The coverage by Cedric Gray.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And the stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He's brought down after a big play, giving him about 19 yards. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Now here's Prescott. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here with Jones. And he pulls through the defense for a touchdown. Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. First and 10. Here's Jones. Shoves him off. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
After nearly getting to the 200-yard mark last week, you knew that he was not going to fall short if he was near that finish line today. That is now monster days, back-to-back weeks, and this is exactly how you pile up a monster season on the ground.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Jones again on second down. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
Okay, that play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. If this rookie is putting on a show. This
running back headed back out for a new series. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. To throw, Prescott. Brought in left side by Jones. He brushed him off with ease. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Talk about an explosive start to this drive. 37 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And out of bounds before he can extend for that marker, Brock, but still a gain of 9. Nicely done on first down, 2nd and 1.
And a yard.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. That play picks up about 6 yards as he stopped. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And they pitch it to him. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. This is Jones. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Dallas. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now that's led to a lopsided score up there.
Returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Here's a give to Jones. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Dive play straight ahead. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lately, Brock, it feels like the competition hasn't been between these guys and their opponents. It's between them and their own defense. Who's going to contribute more to this blowout by the time we hear that final whistle?
This is called complimentary ball with a capital C.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. They completed the pass, but they lost one on second down, so now they've got third down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Jones going to try to pick it up. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Has a hole left, room to run at the 20. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Dallas. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And this running back headed back out for a new series. And they should just be able to kneel out what time remains. There's 3 timeouts defensively still available, but using them is not going to alter this outcome. I'll start with a give to Jones. He's out near midfield and still going. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. That is good for a Cowboy first down.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to give Dallas the first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
This is Jones on the handoff. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
The tackle by
Offense to the line, second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Titans' 28-yard line.
Jones once more. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. He's on the move past the 15. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The win here in Arlington. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe, mystique.